Okay, so this is where I'm at now. I have most of the pages I think that I'm going to put in it. I can add some additional ones later if I need to or want to. I also was thinking about using the Bind It All on here because I wanted to be able to enter, you know, tags and whatnot, but I went to the local scrapbooking store. I don't have a Bind It All, and I went to the local scrapbooking store, and she could do it, but I realized that I had already put, like, you know, the ribbon and stuff on here, and I didn't want to mess with having to change the design or anything, so I decided to just go with putting these guys on here. One of the things I hate about, like, the rings is it feels like, you know, you can never get it to open or flip right, so I decided to use those, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so obviously that was the cover. So right now I don't have anything on the pages, I just have pages put in. So this one is a pocket page. And I sewed around the edges, that's just the back's plain. Here's another one, this is also a pocket. This page is the one that had the hole in it. And I put the vellum that I wanted to use there. I have no idea if that is upside down or not, but I like it, so, and I'll never be able to read it regardless, so it doesn't matter, I guess. This is the back of that page. This is just a large tag, and then on this side I used the packaging from the chipboard album that I was thinking of using, so it's a pocket. This is what I did with those flowers. There's a pocket on this side. This was just another page with cardstock. This one is, let's see, is it the envelope? Yeah. These were, I used from an envelope mini, or file folder mini that I made at Christmas last year, and I had a leftover file folder, so I just cut it into 2 pieces and used it as 2 separate pages. There is a pocket here. I had originally took this corner and put it down, and then I didn't like it, so now I have some sticky stuff here, which I will obviously put some embellishments or something on there to fix that. But here's the other side of that page. And so there's a pocket here, and a pocket here, and I believe a pocket in the top, but I'm not sure if I left it at the top. Okay, and then this is the watercolor paper, and I just used a bunch of mists on this one, homemade ones that I already had. This is a tag that I used, I think I just used Distress inks on it, and I stamped it. I like hard stuff. This is the pocket or envelope thing. It's just got a blank tag in it at the moment. And then a tag on this side. This is paper towel that I put on the paper. I have a video on how to do that, so if anybody's interested, it's just called the paper towel technique. That's the back side of it. Here is another page, and it's actually just one piece of paper, and it's folded, and then I did make pockets out of each page, so there will be something shoved down in each one of those. That's my next step, is to get ready and do you know, inserts and tags and start maybe embellishing and putting in some of the stuff that I want to put in it. This page is, I use the on the edge die on this side too. And then this page is chalks, and then I Mod Podge over the top of them. This is the other part of that file folder album, and there's pockets for both of those. And there's definitely a hole in the top of that one, and then there's also a pocket on this side. That's just a blank page. That one is too. Here's another paper bag. And I left this one kind of big. I'm not sure. That way I could stick actually a lot of stuff in there if I wanted to. Not sure exactly what I'll do. This side I used crackle paint. Here's another envelope that I'd used, or made. And then just another pocket. And these already have some inserts in them. This is like really the only place I've put pink so far, so I might probably add some more of that throughout. And then this is just another, you know, loose tag. So that's where I'm at now. I plan on now going through and adding tags where I need to, and then start, you know, adding some of like the ephemera and things like that that I want to put in it. So we'll see what we end up with. I have this huge mess on my desk, and that makes it too hard for me to function or think. So I have to clear all this stuff up first, and then I will continue with my album. So, all right, thanks. Bye.
Okay, everybody. So this is my, it's not really finished because it's kind of an ongoing project, but it's finished for now because I'm ready to move on. I'm having a crop at my house this week, and I want to play around with some Halloween stuff. So, so I'm going to call this one good for now, and I'll just come back to it later when I feel like it. Okay, I stuck these weird wires in here as a temporary measure to, I wanted to use the Bind It All, but I couldn't because I don't have one, and then I was going to go use it at a local scrapbooking store, but I didn't want to mess up her machine because I had put Yudi on the covers, so yeah. Anyway, I want to get those rings from, I believe it's 7 Gypsies. I want to try those and put those in, but in the meantime, I just stuck some wire through there to kind of hold it all together. So, let's see. I put a few pictures in, but obviously the whole thing is just kind of pertaining to me and my likes and dislikes and things that I think are important or not important, whatever, just things I liked. So, anyway, it's a picture of me with a camera because I kind of like photography. I made this little book, and there's nothing in it at the moment, but a lot of this album is just like room for growth to put additional things in as I go. On this page so far, all I've done is put some tickets. It's actually the first movie that my son ever seen. These were room tickets from the Luxor. Forget that, put that again later. Still haven't really done anything with this page. These are tickets from going to Hearst Castle on a trip. This is one of the things that I've noticed about all of the junk journals that I've seen so far, is that I've never actually seen any of them with any junk in them. So I was kind of determined that I was going to make sure I incorporated my junk. This is from staying at a hotel in Huntington Beach. And what I think is kind of neat about the hotel thing is that it tells you what room number you stayed in. So those were kind of cool to keep. And it's a pocket. So it has a poem in it that somebody gave me around the time that my dad died. These are tickets to the San Diego County Fair, which is something that we usually go to almost every year. This is that one page that had the, you know, that was the thing with the flowers. And I put mirrors on it. These are just also more tickets and stuff, but it's a pocket page. Just put the crafty thing there. I put this picture of me and my son here. I like it. I don't know what else really I'm going to do with that yet, but I'll obviously probably do something more to the page. This one is actually a recent trip that my mom and I took, and we were staying in a hotel, and it had this seat, like basically a window seat, and I thought, oh my gosh, I could sit here forever and just like watch the world go by and think. So it was kind of a neat thing. Oh, and then I just like the cherry blossom thing, and I've never found a place to use it, so cherry blossom is actually one of my favorite smells too. This was just part of a artist trading card that I was going to make, and then decided to go a different direction, but I kind of liked it, so I thought I'm going to keep it. You Are My Sunshine. I used to sing that song to my son all the time when he was little, and then all of a sudden at one point, I think it was when he got old enough to kind of understand, then whenever he heard it, when it got to that part where it said, please don't take my sunshine away, he would start crying, so it was kind of funny, and it's a funny memory to me, but like even to this day, he doesn't like that song. These were obviously just more tickets. This one was to going to see the Queen Mary in the Winchester Mystery House, and these were pictures I took here in San Diego. This is the start of my No, I'm Not a Princess page. One of the other things that I like is I've just always kind of liked heart shapes and stuff, so you'll see that through here too. It's always been kind of one of my favorite shapes. So I put create here because obviously that's important to me. But there's a lot that I like haven't finished, so there's definitely a lot of room for growth. But it was just kind of a place to start and start putting junk in. I put royal pain there because I'm pretty sure that I have a few people in my life that would say that I was probably a pain. I like Japanese or, you know, oriental looking type things, so I decided to include those lanterns on here. And then on the backs of them, this is actually writing. It's my dad's writing from a letter that he wrote to his mom. These are actually blueprints from work, and this is actually just like a little mushroom house thing that I drew, so I just decided to incorporate them. This is also another picture I took, but it's actually at the fair. This thing was really kind of weird. It was just an old card that I found at my aunt's house, and actually my brother found it, but I thought it was kind of funny. It says, "Did your illness throw you?" And then it says, "There's sure a pain in the..." I think it was kind of funny, because it's sort of like a kid's card, but that's not exactly a kid's saying. So anyway, there's like open space behind it for it to be a pocket. I stuck in a couple cards in here because they were from a trip that I went to New York hotel in Las Vegas. And I thought the unique thing was cool, just, you know, be unique, be you. I have all these little Elsie Flanagan things, and I can't find any place to use them. Finally found a place to use it. Oh, this is like the San Diego Ghost Hunters. We went to, one Halloween, we went to the Whaley house on Halloween night, and it's like supposed to be a haunted house and stuff, so it was really fun. And me and my brothers all love like ghost hunters, and, you know, trying to so like whenever we go places, it's always like, oh, let's see where we can find that's supposed to be haunted. We've never seen anything, but anyway, but it's fun. This is a heart that I drew, and drew the things to it, so I just decided to cut it out and stick it in here. This is a place to put additional stuff, and then I just put postcards in here from, you know, just various trips that we've taken. So, anyway, since it was a big pocket, I thought it was a good place to put postcards. Let me see. Okay, in here, this is just another envelope, and I put tickets that that I've collected from going to different different shows, like Caw and Board of the Dance and whatnot. Different trips. Here's another picture of the Hearst Castle, and these I have just available for journaling, whatever, putting pictures and whatnot. I put this thing here, my favorite, just because I like the way it looked, but I haven't actually done anything with it yet. So, anyway, so that's where I'm at with this. I'm sure it's going to be an ongoing project, but like I said, I'm done with it for now. I'm going to move on to some Halloween stuff. So, I decided that I would go ahead and film it, and I'm sure it will change, but that's what it's going to be for now. Alright, thanks. Bye.